Chaplain Chat. In about 20 seconds, we are going to go live. There is Lorenda Rae. Whoa, DJ. And there is Ray Wave. We're on Chaplain Chat. Well, just look at me. Keep your thing on, Ray. That looks cool. And in 20 seconds, she's going to start, and then I'm going to stop talking. But this is Chaplain Chat. We are live. Well,
the Newsboys and new music as we believe on the Promise FM. Okay, we've got the bad boys in the house this week. Lorenda Rae. Morning praise time is 7:15. I've got Chaplain John Sayer.
Whoa!
He's in the background. He's filming for his
Chaplain Chat.
And then special guest Ray Salazar in the studio with me this morning. Good morning, Ray.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for stopping by. You've got a couple of things going on that you want to help spread the word about. You're on the Change team, and you're also on Re-Evanglize Tulare County. But we've talked to a couple other folks in the past about the Change team. Tell me real briefly, what is the Change team?
The Change team is a group of men and women who have changed lives, and that's where we got the name Change team. We were once in jail at one time, jail or prison, and now we have the Lord in our life, and we live changed lives, and we belong to a community of believers out there, and we go to different churches, and we just like to go and help people change lives.
Right. That's pretty much what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like, yes.
Okay, so now you've got this other organization going on. It's Re-Evangelize Tulare County. Tell me about that.
Well, what Re-Evangelize Tulare County is where I got the word from is to bring the word revival and evangelism to Tulare County is to go and evangelize the gospel throughout the county and bring revival to those who have once walked with the Lord but who are following at a distance, to bring revival to them.
Oh, okay.
So that, we need as much people out there knowing that Jesus loves them no matter what they do, and that there's always a chance for a change of direction in their life. So Re-Evangelize Tulare County, I got that. I got a nudge in my heart from the Lord to go out and help people throughout Tulare County, because there's a lot of work that needs to be done here in this county as far as people understanding that there's a better way of life. It doesn't. You don't have to have a good job. You don't have to have a nice house, a nice car to be successful. Success starts with having Jesus in your heart.
Okay. So what are you doing? Like, what are ways that you're going about doing this? Give me some examples.
Well,
on re-evangelizing.
It started a couple years ago. The Lord put it in my heart, to go out and re-evangelize Tulare County. And, I brought it to a pastor's attention. I wanted to talk to him, get some ideas from him, and it went on from there. And in October, Chaplain John invited me to an outreach in Exeter with Paul Patino. They did an outreach called Gangs to Change with Paul Patino and the police department. And my intention was to go out there for about an hour, hang out and meet some people, but I ended up staying out there for 4 hours and just listening to testimonies. And toward the end of the event, I felt the Lord tugging at my heart again and said, go talk to Paul. This is what I want you guys to do. This is what Re-Evangelize Tulare County is. To do what he's doing here, do it countywide. Starting off small and then, just following the lead.
Right.
So that's how it started, and we started meeting with different congregations, different pastors from different churches, and asking, would you guys like to join us, and going out and just sharing the love of Jesus Christ with people out there. A lot of people that are less fortunate, don't have transportation. It's hard for them to get to church, so we thought we'd take church to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So how can, if somebody is listening right now and they say, hey, I want to get involved in this, is there a way that they can get involved and help you guys out?
Sure, they can look me up on Facebook, Ray Salazar, or they can email me. I can give you my email address, or get a contact with you. But what it is that we did our first event in Ivanhoe on Memorial Day, and when we were there were people that wanted us to go out to Wood Lake. There were different people from different towns that, hey, when are you going to bring one to our community? So right now we know people are wanting us to go out there, because it actually blew me away that the turnout that we had. Families, individuals just receiving the Lord, and just they were having a good time. And that's what it's about, is you know, that's what missions are, is to go and learn the culture, build relationships, and share Jesus. And it's something that we love to do.
And I bet it just kind of takes your breath away when you think of this dream that God kept, you know, nudging you to do, and here it was just this thought, and then you see all these people eagerly lapping it up and showing up for these events and wanting it.
Yes.
It must be really breathtaking.
It was a good feeling. It was rewarding to my heart. But not only that, but you know, just going through the meetings. We started our first meeting December 7th, and we had maybe 7-8 meetings total before the event. But throughout those meetings, there were people who, we started out with a good core group, and then as the meetings went on, 2 or 3 people would show up, and I kind of, you know, thought to myself, Lord, was this what you put in my heart? Is this what you wanted me to do? And I almost threw in the towel a couple of times, you know, just, you start to question yourself, was this really God nudging at me? You know, that degree of doubt just starts to try to settle in, that darkness, and, you know, the Lord said, keep going. I can use one man to change a lot of things, you know, to do what I need to do. It just takes one person. So, but there were a couple of us that hung in there that were able to just say, you know what, we need to keep going, and before you know it, people start showing up to the meetings again, and I understand people have things that they have to do and everything, and you know, I had to step back and just analyze a lot of different things and not give up and just trust in God. Right. And the final outcome, it blew me away.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I guess I gotta ask Ray if he's back in jail.
Oh, are you back in jail, Ray? Because you've spent some time, now you've been out, and are you back in?
Yes, I am, but it's different this time. You know, growing up, I must have spent over 20 years of my life in and out of the system. You know, a 3-time prison loser that some people would call it. I was looking at a life sentence back in 1995, but by the grace of God, He didn't give me a life sentence. But when I was looking at that life sentence, God said, I'm going to send you back to prison for the rest of your life, but I didn't understand. So in 2006, I got cleared to go into the county jail as a jail minister.
Oh.
So that's how I go back to jail. I go back to jail Monday nights, and I have Bible study with the guys, or just, you know, have fellowship with them in there, and just, you know, give them hope. You know, that if God could change me, He could change them. Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, the prison ministry is doing so much incredible good in this area. It is just so incredible, invigorating. I love, you know, when you guys come in here and tell me what you're doing and how you're sharing your faith and your love with God, and, you know, sharing the change that He's made in you with others. Now, for the Re-Evanglize Tulare County, who is this open to? Where are the meetings? Who can get involved?
Well, right now, since we finished our first one, whenever there's a town selected, this is how we came up with it.
Okay.
We wanted to start one in Visalia, the first one. But when paperwork that we're trying to get a nonprofit going, you know, it takes time. And the date that was set, we decided to do it in Ivanhoe. So when we did it in Ivanhoe, the Church of Contact, the congregation that I call COC, the person that we're partnering with in that community, we will actually visit that church and have our meetings there so that we can get familiar with the community. We can go out there and just, you know, just the presence of being there, we actually feel that town. We get to, you know, intermingle with that community through that sense. And so what we do is we'll have meetings there. Right now, say for instance, if we happen to go to Wood Lake, we would partner with somebody in Wood Lake and say, hey, you know, can we bring Re-Evangelize Tulare County? With Ivanhoe, it was kind of odd because we partnered with the Nazarene Church, very loving congregation, but there were other congregations there that didn't participate for one reason or another, and you know, but we came through, and we hope that when we go to another community, we would be able to collaborate with more congregations to get everybody involved and knock down that denominational difference. You know, this is a non-denominational event that we go to, so we're trying to bring Jesus. We're trying to preach Jesus. We're trying to, you know, like the pastor that I go to the church, Pastor Kevin Moore, he always says we come to worship Jesus, preach Jesus, and build community. And I like that because that's where we need to be.
Okay, so right now you don't have one coming up, but you're looking for a church to team up with right now so that you can bring Re-Evangelize Tulare, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, so if you're a church and you would like to talk more
Yes,
to
yes.
Ray about this, you can call us here at the radio station, 627-5276, and say, hey, we want to talk to Ray more about this and see if we can get on board. Or, of course, you can call, Chaplain John. I think everybody has your telephone number, John.
735-1770.
735-1770. Or you can get in contact with Ray through your Facebook, Ray Salazar.
Or my phone number. They can call me at area code 559-723-2972.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for the work that you guys are doing. And Ray, thank you for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you guys for being on.
Chaplain Chat.
Yeah. You didn't say Chaplain Chat, Lorenda.
Oh, I'm Chaplain on Chaplain Chat. Of
Chaplain
course.
John Chat.
Chaplain John.